Well, this one I was interested because, well, I'm French, and I had learned at that stage. I had went to university and I was studying Thai language and history at university. And I heard about the French colonial policy and how France managed to take over a lot of Cambodia and then Laos, and there's all the colonies, and colonies were just taking over all the countries. And the French, I think, their colonial policy was very aggressive. And so I wanted to write about it, and I believed that everything that led up to the Paknam incident was probably not well known enough. I don't know. I have the impression for the time it's well known in a way, but just very negative. And what I also wanted to get people to try and understand that if you put yourself in the position at the time, colonialism was not bad. People who were colonizers did not think, okay, this is aggressive, this is wrong, but I don't care, I'll do it anyway. They actually thought they were doing, some of them thought they were doing good to the country they were colonizing by bringing industry, medicine, schools. Okay, they also bring their own language, their own religion. I mean, I think people didn't know, had very little idea of the value of different cultures. It was always the dominant Western culture. The British were the same. So I wanted to put the story in that context also. And also that whatever happened in the world, it was always the Western powers against each other. In this one, not one. So maybe one slave or two, but not important. In the vaccine book, there's one whose name is Mathieu, who explains for the Western reader. I wrote it in French for a French readers. So it's having somebody who arrives in Siam and sees things and explains for the reader. A character who's a bridge.
Okay.
And here there's
Yes,
quite a few fictional characters. The historic ones, the ones who do take the big decisions, no, they're all real. It's just there's a French woman, well, a Franco-British woman, a British man, a Frenchman, and a Siamese lady. And they each give a point of view of what is happening, a different vision of the same event. Well, I have always felt that Thai readers have actually been very open-minded to me. And I always say that I don't feel that French readers would be that open-minded to a Thai writer writing about French history. I think so. That I have been as honest as I could, and that I have everything that is historic is fully documented. And also, it's a way, I always have the impression that in Thailand, people really we're not that interested in their history. Only little bits of history. Taksin, Ratanakosin, and maybe even, and that's about it, really. Just King Narai, maybe Narisuan, but you know, everything that brings us from Narisuan up to now, every single king, every single day, is important. And history doesn't just happen to generals and kings and armies. History happens to everybody. Everybody matters. And therefore, I thought that a way of making history interesting is to tell it through the eyes of people. That what? So But as I say, I always found that what I have been told by readers, that they're surprised that a French woman, but generally they're very open-minded about it. Happens in the middle of the 20th century. 20th century, it starts in Paris and it ends in Bangkok. And it covers all of Southeast Asia during the World War II years. And I can't tell you any more than that.
No spoiler
No spoiler, exactly.
ก็
But could I add something about the question before?
Yep.
What my Thai readers, I think, have felt in all my books is that I have a very deep love for Thailand, and I think they've always appreciated that. That in all my books, something that comes through is a great love for the country.